just jumped off the porch. Now I need a Porsche. Hey, I like fast cars, bitch. I like NASCAR. Hey.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Left Turn Review. This week we were at Martinsville, and let's get straight right into it. First of all, the last video I said that it was going to be a fucking triple header, which it's not going to be a triple header. Xfinity, they didn't even race this weekend. But yeah, there was. Let's just get right into the truck race. It was pretty fucking good. There was a lot of spins early in the first like two stages. I remember that shit, and it was just racing. Just a bunch of guys that, you know, were out front, or not even really out front, just throughout the pack that, you know, it's the truck race. There's a lot of people my age out there that were just wrecking and bumping and banging from what I expected from Martinsville. That's why I absolutely love this race, especially for the truck series, because you have a lot of, I hate to say it, but unexperienced people out there, you know, just racing for a fucking win. I remember John Hunter Nemechek, for some reason, I think his engine went down or something like that, and he had the opportunity to go into pit road and just stays out and causes a caution. I mean, I guess he planned that, you know, he probably wanted to cause a caution. I don't know, I thought that was kind of stupid. Let's see, Briscoe and Peters, this was interesting. The between them, they were battling, I think, for the lead, yeah. Or it might have been second, third, but they wreck each other and then save it. Here's a quick clip of that. I mean, it was wild. I could not believe that they both saved it. Check this shit out.
Front wants to get the most points that they can.
Oh, and Briscoe goes around and collects Timothy Peters. Oh, somehow kept it going.
Great, no caution, keep coming.
Oh, wow, he got loose on the inside of Matt Crafton, got knocked.
Yeah, isn't that fucking unreal that they both saved that? I mean, I couldn't believe it. I was sitting there just like amazed by the whole situation. But and then, you know, I also noticed that Chase Elliott wrecked, I think it was Ross Chastain, because he wouldn't move or something like that. I thought that was pretty interesting, but I think Chase got pretty pissed at him or something, because I think that's what Michael Waltrip said, or Kevin Harvick. I don't know, that was pretty interesting. But so yeah, I mean, overall with the truck race, is for anybody that got three wide, it was immediate wreck. It was just wreck. I mean, three wide just did not work. I mean, I only saw it work like a handful of times in the truck race, and it was just really interesting to see how it played out and if they could get through that. Let's see what else. There was for around, I think maybe it might have been like lap 60. It was like 40 laps that there was four cars that were just battling for the lead, and it was a damn good race. Like, just between that 40 laps, you know, no cautions, just nothing, and that was when it was really, really good. And finally, you got to see some battling out front. I mean, the truck race really delivered. But then this is what really pissed me off. I mean, I don't know much about Austin Cindric. I don't really know. I know he drives for Brad Keselowski Racing or whatever. But this shit happened, and oh my god! I mean, Christopher Bell was in the lead, and he was in the lead for a while. You know, for that four car, you know, battle that was going on for a long time. And Cindric just decides not to move, and yeah, it just pissed me off. Just
Cindric is determined to get the bottom of the racetrack here on entry to turn one, and Bell just didn't feel like he could give it up. Then he got loose on entry, ran into Cindric, and around goes Chase and Johnny Sauter.
Cindric was running 19th. He was the last truck on the lead lap, so he was trying to keep himself, as you guys said, from getting lapped and going a lap down.
Christopher just got in there a little bit hot.
So Cindric was just trying not to get a lap down, and Christopher Bell was leading, and he just wouldn't move, you know, and basically ruined Christopher Bell's day by, you know, he damaged him after, you know, what you just saw. And you know, he had no chance. I mean, Christopher Bell ended up finishing, I think, top 5 still, but it just damaged the hell out of his car from actually, you know, having a chance to win it. But Chase Elliott won, and I expected that, you know. Who didn't? He was fucking dominating.
Lap to go at Martinsville. Look at this battle. I talked about confidence. He's got his hands full with Briscoe. That's 11th position they're racing for.
Meanwhile, Elliott through 3 and coming off turn 4. Chase Elliott is going to take home a grandfather clock with a win at Martinsville.
Oh, and Briscoe gets into the 13.
Briscoe and...
Oh, man. Nice job. Thank you, Eddie.
Let's get into the Monster Energy Series, the STP 500. I remember that Larson got the pole, I think, but he himself said that he's very, you know, unexperienced at this track. So he ended up falling back eventually at the, you know, I think, the first 50 laps of the race. Yeah, it was pretty interesting race. I mean, the stages actually had, you know, they had a fucking significance in this race, unlike a lot of the other races in, you know, the Monster Energy Series, the big series. I remember Jimmy Johnson, like, I don't know, he got into Jay McMurray and ended up just causing tire rub on Jay McMurray and basically just ruined his fucking day. I think I have a clip of that real quick. I'll just play that.
Choice. He got behind the 83 and couldn't go anywhere. That's when he got all bottled up, and here comes the 48 and the 21.
Watch the 21 just nicked the 48 right there. That's all it takes. That fender contact, knocking the fender in the left rear of the one. McMurray that's going to cause that tire to go down soon.
Oh, turn 1, there went the tire.
Oh, no.
Car 1, I mean.
That's not a risk that's worth taking.
Oh, no, the second.
Jamie McMurray's car is killed.
So yeah, Jim McMurray just slams the wall and, you know, it's basically out the rest of the day. Let's see what else happened. I remember Junior spun out. I think it was just by himself, or he might have. Oh yeah, he had a little help from Ron Blaney, and I think it's kind of funny because the whole thing with if y'all watch Race Hub, there was this whole clip or whatever with where Ron Blaney like talked shit about Junior or some shit like that. I don't know. It was kind of funny, but yeah, he ended up spinning out. You know, got a little bump from Blaney. I remember Suarez and Logano, both of them had cut tires. There were a lot of cut tires throughout the entire race. You know, just a little bit of tire rub, a little bit of too much bumping and banging ends up, you know, ruining your freaking day. Oh yeah, this was pretty interesting. The stage race, the second stage, Kyle Busch was in the lead, and I think Chase Elliott was in second, right? And Stenhouse was on the lead lap, and he didn't want to get a lap down. And I have a clip of this too, but you might not be able to see it, but I saw that I think Kyle Busch ends up flipping Stenhouse off, which that pissed Stenhouse off. You know, first Stenhouse is like, all right, I'm about to go a lap down, you know, but nah, it didn't happen. Here's a quick clip of this shit. It's pretty fucking good. I mean, if you're a Kyle Busch fan, I'm sorry, but you're not gonna like it.
Yeah, well, he knows
And it packs up even tighter.
The 18's coming, man. I got to go.
Oh, finally Kyle gets the outside. Look at Stenhouse going to run him wide. I mean, how bad does Kyle Busch want to put these cars a lap down, I think is what Stenhouse is thinking.
Oh, Stenhouse got into him again. Are you kidding me?
Easy for that to cut the left rear tire of Kyle Busch with that kind of contact.
Jimmy Hill way up high, and everybody is going to get by.
But Mike, I told you earlier, guys will race you harder right now trying to stay on this lead lap.
Sure.
Than I think they sometimes do for a win.
Look at Boyer trying to push his way past Hamlin. Newman right there. Dillon. And the leader right in the middle of it with 2 to go.
Red light.
I tell you, I'm watching.
Look at the left rear on the 18. I just saw some smoke come off that left rear.
He's going to make it to the end of this stage, I think, but he does have some damage back there.
Saw a little bit of smoke come off the left rear Kyle Busch as he came off turn 2 the last time.
All right, one more lap, and if he gets past Dillon, that's bad news for Stenhouse. Stenhouse would lose the free pass spot. It's going to be close.
I think he's going to be okay. There's not a lot of damage back there, but just enough. It's touching that left rear. But Stenhouse.
Oh, he moved him! Stenhouse moved him! And gets back on the lead lap.
And
here they come for the flag. How about that?
So yeah, like I said, finally the stage races, actually had a effect on the race. And as far as racing, I mean, I know it affects the points and stuff, but Martinsville, it was a perfect place for these stage races to actually have an effect, But let's see. I remember Kurt Busch, he got into it and had to go to the garage for the day. He was done. There was a big wreck with, it was Danica and Denny Hamlin, I think, got into it. And yeah, that was just, I don't know. That was basically ruined a lot of people's day. I mean, or at least got them a lot of damage. At Martinsville, there's not enough, they're not going fast enough to really get that much damage, but this was, I guess, considered the big one or whatever at Martinsville. So, yeah, here you go.
Ooh, Denny
gets a little loose.
Yeah, he just shot up. He shot up the hill.
Oh, and then Earnhardt got into the back of Casey Kane.
And there's Allmendinger. He got into it.
Almirola.
Wow. I think the 88's probably going to have to go to the garage. He's got a busted radiator.
You see the back end. Oh, he wheel hops a little bit right there. We talked about Denny having some issues wheel hopping here last year.
Yep.
Looks like that might have caught him again.
Let's ride with her.
So yeah, after that big wreck, there was, I think, maybe 40 or 50 lap green flag run, and Keselowski ended up winning it. And yeah, it was a pretty fucking good race. I don't know. Throughout the race, it was fucking killer. But the last, like I said, 40 laps, I'm glad Keselowski won. He deserved it. Could have been Kyle Busch. I wouldn't have been upset if Kyle Busch won that race because he was very, he was up there the whole race. But yeah, it was an okay race other than the finish. There could have been a little bit more passing out front during the finish. It was basically just Kyle Busch versus Keselowski throughout the race as far as passing out front. But yeah, here's a quick clip of the last lap that happened in case you want to check it out.
The white flag waves, 1 to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Back straightaway, pulling down on Danica Patrick. Clear sailing to the line. And in his 275th start, Brad Keselowski, Miller Lite Team, Penske, and Ford will go to victory lane at Martinsville. 8th place, right side of the screen, right down to the wire. Newman prevails over Kenseth.
So yeah, another win for the Blue Deuce, and good God, that sounds fucking cringy as hell. Brad Keselowski, good God. So yeah, we got Texas next weekend, and yeah, I think the fucking truck race, it's gonna be back in April. I mean, I don't understand the schedule with them. I should have learned it a long time ago, but yeah, they'll be back in April, and we got the Xfinity coming back at Texas next weekend. So I guess I'll see you guys next weekend with another episode of I don't know, like I said, left turn review, as I said at the beginning of this fucking video. I still don't know what to call it. I mean, I need some just a good title. A good fucking title is all I need for this race review, and I don't know. I will see you guys later. Peace out. This Fresh Racing here. Deuces.
NASCAR, there's another dumb crack of sport. NASCAR is very popular. I know that. I just don't get it. What's a grown white man going 500 miles in a circle? What the hell? What kind of 3.5 hours is this? Look, they're making a left turn. Oh, they're making another left turn.